We're at the peak of the summer travel season, and recent terrorist attacks at airports have been unnerving. Some of those horrendous attacks have happened near arrival and departure points, and that means everybody wants to quickly get through security and to a safe space and make that a priority. So Shari, we asked her to come in to help us navigate TSA lines so you can avoid the delays. And, you know, we've talked about some of these lines being 3 and 4 hours long. So, yeah, crazy is the way to put it. What happened that it got so crazy?
It's an aggregation of several things, Roxanne. So you remember last fall when there were flaws discovered in the system, things getting through security. Because of that, TSA actually cracked down and eliminated some of the shortcuts that had been getting us through faster. More pat-downs now, more full body scans. At the same time, they did not hit their numbers for getting as many of us to sign up for pre-check as they wanted to. So taking advantage of that expedited process is just not happening. And then at the same time, about 10% more of us are traveling, so there's more travelers. So it's really a combination of all of that.
And I guess everybody packing carry-on, too, makes it a real problem.
Yeah.
So what can we do? I mean, what is happening, and what does the TSA, let's start with the TSA before we get to what we can do. What is the TSA doing to help resolve this problem?
First thing TSA did was ask Congress for some more money, which Congress gave them. But Congress's position has pretty much been, look, we're giving you billions of dollars a year. You guys need to figure out how to be more efficient. So they are looking at solutions and technologies that are being used in Europe and in Canada. And also, within the last couple of weeks, the TSA set up a national control center in Washington, D.C., where they monitor the top 20 airports that have ripple-down effects, and that way they can reallocate resources sort of on a national level instead of locally. But as you said, there's a lot that we can do. I mean, studies show and anecdotal observation shows that passengers are actually adding to a lot of that slowdown, and at this point, it's not just a matter of a 2 or 3 hour line. This is a soft target for terrorists, the departure points. I mean, we're sitting there like, you know, ducks in a row.
I mean, in some cases, the TSA has better screening equipment, so it picks up minute things that therefore slows things down.
Right.
But then, so that's the TSA's issues. But then with us, and especially with carry-on luggage and everything, packing it correctly is critical. It's what we can do.
Right. It starts when you pack. So the #1 reason for delays is triggering at that X-ray machine in your something from your luggage. We all know what you're not allowed to have in your luggage at this point. The thing is, if you're going to pack something that's kind of borderline, put it all in one plastic baggie, so if TSA does check you, they can open your luggage very quickly, you know exactly where it is, and they're not rummaging through your luggage. The second most common issue is setting off the body scanner. So we all know at this point, Roxanne, big metal buttons and zippers and bling is going to set it off, so don't wear that. What I suggest people do is find a neutral color, light type of a jacket, make that your travel jacket with one secure pocket, nothing goes in there except your boarding pass and your license, slip-on shoes, and you're going to be through there very quickly. Now, when you get in line, you want to walk and unpack. That's the strategy. No one should be getting to the conveyor belt and starting to take out their laptop at that point. When you get through to the other side, you walk and redress. Those benches are there for a reason. You're not supposed to be putting yourself back together and blocking people there. And then the last thing that you can do that really is going to help, if you haven't already signed up for the pre-check, JetBlue and Southwest actually just announced that they're going to be allowing you to use some of your points to pay the fee for that. Sign up for that pre-check. It can save us all a lot of time, and at this point really protect us from being a soft target.
Well, it saves us a lot of time. You don't have to take off your belt, your valuables, all of that stuff, your shoes, and it really, you get through. It's a shorter line generally, and you're on that other side.
Right. We're not going to let TSA off the hook, but it's time that we start taking some responsibility for the things that we can do.
No 32-ounce bottles of Listerine in the carry-on, okay? I learned the hard way. Thank you, Shari, for being with us. We'll see you soon.